Let your body relax. Take a slow breath and close your eyes. Tonight, we're traveling to a quiet, distant world, to the forested valleys and misty mountains of feudal Japan, to spend a gentle day in the life of a samurai. It is the early 1600s. The air is still. A thin veil of morning mist lingers between the hills. A lone rooster cries in the distance, and beneath a shoji screen, a door made of rice paper and wood, a man begins to stir. His name is Takeshi. He is a samurai, a servant of the lord of the province. Not a warrior in the way of battle today, but a keeper of discipline, tradition, and inner peace. He rises quietly from his tatami mat, brushing his calloused hands along the woven reeds. There is no alarm clock, only the rhythm of nature, the song of morning birds, the whisper of wind through bamboo. Takeshi begins with misogi, ritual purification. In a small wooden basin, he pours cold water over his face and hands. A moment of stillness, a breath in, a breath out. Then he dresses. Layer by layer, he wraps his kimono, securing it with a sash. And finally, his hakama, the pleated pants that flow with dignity. Near the doorway rests his most sacred possession, his katana. He bows gently to it. This is no tool of violence. It is a symbol of focus, of heritage, of moral duty. He lifts it with care and secures it at his side. Before anything else, Takeshi kneels and lights a stick of incense. The gentle curl of smoke rises toward the wooden rafters. He places his hands on his thighs and begins to meditate. Eyes closed, back straight, breath steady. As the sun peeks over the hills, the home begins to fill with gentle warmth. In the kitchen, a pot of rice simmers softly. Beside it, fermented miso soup and pickled vegetables arranged with care. Takeshi eats in silence. There is no rush. Each bite is taken with awareness. In samurai life, even the act of eating is an extension of discipline. After breakfast, he steps into the garden dojo, a flat, open courtyard surrounded by cherry trees. Here, he begins his kata, sword forms passed down for generations. With smooth, deliberate movement, he draws his katana. One step, one breath, one cut through the air. This is not combat. This is meditation in motion, precision, balance, patience. He repeats the forms until sweat beads gently on his brow. Then he cleans his blade, wiping it with care, inspecting its edge, returning it to its sheath with quiet respect. Later in the morning, Takeshi walks through the village path toward the daimyo's manor. Children bow as he passes. He returns the gesture with a nod and a kind smile. The manor is still decorated with banners of the clan's crest, a stylized chrysanthemum. In the receiving room, he kneels before the Lord, delivering reports of local activity, village health, and harvests. His role is not only of defense, but of governance, guidance, and example. The samurai is a model of integrity, expected to speak little but wisely. By midday, Takeshi returns home. He removes his outer garments, sets aside his katana, and opens a thick scroll. It is Hagakure, Hidden by the Leaves, a philosophical text about the samurai way, known as Bushido, honor, loyalty, courage, compassion. These are not just words, they are the roots of his existence. He writes a small haiku in his journal, a poem no more than 3 lines. The wind through the trees carries old whispers of steel peace, found in stillness. In the late afternoon, Takeshi prepares tea, not quickly, not casually. This is the way of tea, shanoyu, a ceremony of grace. He arranges the tools. He wipes each with fine cloth. He boils water over charcoal flame, and in a small ceramic bowl, He whisks the matcha into a frothy green cloud. He lifts it slowly, sips, bows. Outside, the cicadas begin their gentle song, and the air is warm. The soft rustling of bamboo echoes through the garden like breath through a flute. The sun sinks low over the trees. Lanterns are lit. Takeshi stands by the small koi pond, watching the fish move like dreams through the water. He reflects on the day, not with regret or pride, simply with awareness. In the evening meal, he eats again in silence rice, grilled fish, steamed vegetables. The flavors are simple. The experience is full. Afterward, he returns to his journal. He writes, "I have walked in balance. I have honored my name. I have not wasted this day." The home grows quiet. A single candle flickers. He folds away his hakama, places his katana by his side, and lies down upon the tatami. Outside, the wind dances through the bamboo. A night bird calls. The stars emerge in slow procession across the sky. He closes his eyes, not with exhaustion, but with serenity. And in that quiet, beneath the sloping eaves of his wooden home, Takeshi sleeps, not as a warrior, but as a man who has fulfilled his duty to the day and now drifts gently into the next. Sleep now, dear listener. You too have done enough. Let go of your thoughts like petals in the wind and rest in peace, honor, and stillness.